1. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zobrist calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Craig Biggio. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the 1st out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more. Trey Turner, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Turner.
Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Bell.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Into the box, Josh Bell. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And there he goes towards second. And a step off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the box now, Matt Olson. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Up next for
in now, Chris Bryant.
The third baseman.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Hernandez at second, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
22.
in now, Juan Soto. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is popped up near second base, and this is taken in for out number 1.
The bat.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And there's out number 2. There's Howie Kendrick.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Yeesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Greg Allen. He doubled earlier in the game. Runs up and gets this one down, and Chipper will make sure this stays a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Craig Biggio. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here now is Trey Turner.
7.
He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. Perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The first baseman, number 44.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Up next for the Cubs.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And it's 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Josh Bell the next to hit. The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, first baseman, Olson.
At the plate now, Matt Olson. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Chris Bryant. On the ground near home. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Ben Zobrist will be next. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The batter.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Zobrist.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Olson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Duvall.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Biggio finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, 2 down now. This one's down to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone! Standing in now, Greg Allen. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. To second for Kendrick. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Craig Biggio. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. Biggio takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Shortstop, Trey.
In now, Trey Turner. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Cesar
Corbin Burns, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
number 39.
No one out with a runner at second. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Here now the 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score.
Up next for the Cubs,
at the plate now, Wilson Contreras. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The left fielder,
Cubs are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. The 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Seattle jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, they left 3 men on base.